Welcome to One Funny Morning Show.
From Monday to Friday.
And sometimes on Saturday.
Why would you say that in front of all these people?
You never know what's gonna happen.
Carmen.
Cortez.
Good morning, everybody.
What's outside your weather door?
Good morning.
Uppie.
Happy everybody.
Oh man, good morning everybody. Hello, it's Dean, that's me, hanging out right now in the house. There's a lot happening today. Actually there's not, I don't know why I said that. There's literally nothing happening today. Or at least there's a lot happening for me today. I'm gonna move this over here. Pull up the chat, see how everyone's doing. Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. Uppie. How we doing this morning? What was something exciting that happened to everyone yesterday? Was there something exciting that happened yesterday? Let me know. Yesterday was literally just a busy day for me. I went from class to doing some homework to class. I just feel like it was such like a mundane day. You know what? You know when you have those days where you just kind of feel like you're floating through the whole day? That was yesterday for me. So I feel like nothing interesting happened. So I want to hear what happened. What happened interesting? What was something interesting that happened with you guys? Okay, I need you to catch me up on your day. I'm always here talking and like trying to put on a show, but now it's your turn. I'm flipping the script today. What did you guys do yesterday? Did anything exciting happen? My toddler refused to poop yesterday, so that was so much fun. Well, that's pretty good. I got my teeth cleaned. Hey, getting your teeth cleaned is always important. I rearranged my kitchen cupboards so it's more functional. Nothing exciting. That's exciting. Functionality. I overslept and I'm still early to work. Those are the best days when you can just like somehow like the world just works out in your favor. I wish you know what I wish? Every day I wake up, I wish that we had daylight not savings. What's the one where you jump? Like, is it daylight savings? No, maybe it is daylight savings. I wish we had daylight savings every single day because then we get an hour back, right? So every morning, you know what the best feeling is? Waking up and you still have an hour left to like sleep. You're like, oh my gosh. You're like, this is like a nice little surprise. That happened to me this morning. I woke up and I was like, I still have a whole hour and a half left of sleep. I was like, this is awesome. Had lunch with my parents. That's good. Had fire drill, which started with someone yelling fire drill. Seems legit. Well, yeah. It sounds like you believe them. So, I mean, I guess you're having a fire drill. I mean, that's the best way to have a fire drill, and is a drill that's unexpected. Some guy just screaming, fire drill! Found my wallet. Well, that's really good. Don't lose that. You should put that in a safe spot. Oh, daughter's baby shower. That's good. That's me at 4 a.m. every morning, right? I like waking up to it being light outside. No, see, that's how everyone should be waking up. Is with the sun shining in your face. I wish every morning. Oh, okay. So I came across this video on TikTok yesterday about how to wake up happier. And I don't know if it actually works. And but this guy was like, a lot of people think that starting your day with a glass of water is the best way to start your day. But actually, lost my wallet in a fire. Oh, how did that happen? That's very Oh, man. I don't know what to say. I'm so sorry. Oh, man. Does that mean you had to... All your money? How much money was in your wallet? You gotta elaborate on that. Who said that? Elaine, you gotta elaborate on that, please. Anyway, what was I talking about? Shoot, I forgot. Elaine distracted me. Her comment was so engaging that I completely lost my train of thought. Put laundry away and trying on clothes with the 12-year-old preteen. That's why there was a fire drill. It wasn't a drill. Oh, man. Looking at TikTok. That's right. Thank you. So yeah, I saw this Waking Up Happy, and I saw this TikTok, and it said that they were like everyone thinks that starting your day off with a good glass of water is the best way to do it. And this guy was like, no, actually, going to sleep and downing downing a glass of water right before you go to sleep will make it so that when you wake up, you're nice and hydrated, your mouth isn't dry, and I was totally on board with that. And then he was like, you also want to take 400 milligrams of like it was like magnesium or something weird that I couldn't pronounce. And I was like, whoa, hold on. He's like, if you take 400 milligrams, then you're going to be good. Like, water is easy, right? Everyone knows what water is. But then people start introducing all these supplements that like I've never heard of, and they don't teach you. Like, there's no supplement class in school that teaches you how to like pick the right ones. And I've never taken any supplements. I stop at the water. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, I'm on board with the water, but then you start introducing all these things. I'm like, I'm so confused. Like, I don't know. It feels like a scam to me. Is that like when people start introducing, but then you're peeing all night. That's a good point. But listen, if you're waking up happy, what's a little pee gonna stop you from waking up happy? Maybe that guy wakes up with pee in his pants every single day, but guess what? He is the happiest person in the world. The doctor will tell you magnesium is good to take at night. So I was right? Is it magnesium? I just pulled that out of my head. Maybe that's pretty good. Was it melatonin? I don't think so. Magnesium. Magnesium is great for sleep. Probably is a marketing article. That is why you read about stuff you don't know about. That's true. But no, I thought that was interesting. Waking up so many times to pee, I would be so tired. That's true. Yeah, imagine all the times you have to wake up. You're actually probably losing sleep from a ton of times. But guess what? You're going to wake up happier. That's what this guy said on TikTok. And of course I believe him because it's TikTok. Nobody lies on TikTok. That's not true. My doctor has me to take magnesium at night. See, yeah. That's what this guy was saying. So I don't know. Do you wake up happier? For those who are taking magnesium, unless it's for an alternative reason, do you feel like you wake up happier? Because I'm down to try anything to help me wake up happier. Right now, it's the force of will that is pulling me out of bed. I woke up to my dogs licking my face. It was nice. Yeah. I mean, that's nice too. There are the occasional mornings where the dogs will all jump in my bed and I'm like, hello. And those are nice. I wake up more rested, not necessarily happier. Okay. My doctor recommended a full glass of water in the morning. It helps with dry eyes. Interesting. So maybe it's just beneficial to just down water right before you go to bed and right as you wake up. Just water consistently. Just put water in your mouth and you'll be waking up a happy person. This is an educational show. I'm a morning gal. Yeah, I want to be a morning person. helps you sleep, but also can help with, wait, I missed it, with eliminating. Eliminating what? Happiness? Anger? Sleepiness? Coffee. I know. That's what I was just about to get to that, Nancy. Coffee. Lesson. Drink water. Yes. I was going to say, that's been my, like, supplement to wake up lately. Just coffee. I am not a morning person. Never will be. Yeah. Caffeine before bed. I don't know. That doesn't sound good. Eliminating poop. Everyone's putting the poop emoji. Caffeine before bed seems dangerous. I feel like I wouldn't sleep. Eliminating poop. Grandma, why did you put eliminating poop in those big capital letters? Grandma, she must be eliminated. Are you taking magnesium, Grandma? Are you eliminating poop? I don't know. All right, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome your intro host this morning.
Hi, good morning. I'm Anne-Marie from Brooklyn, New York, and you're watching One Funny Morning with your host, Dina Blizzard.
What happened?
Slow motion.
Why was it in slow motion?
Anne-Marie.
Anne-Marie. Why was Anne-Marie in slow motion?
I don't know why she was in slow motion. That was weird. I didn't make her go in slow motion.
Well, you're the only one in charge over there, so is this all set?
This is TikTok live.
TikTok.
We're trying TikTok live
What about
today.
Instagram? Why don't
still
you
gotta-
put me on Instagram?
I still have to set it all up. Listen. Okay.
Listen,
How-
Linda. Good morning. Good morning.
All right.
Anne-Marie, we might have to run yours again tomorrow
Yeah, we're gonna do that again.
because there's a big
Now
glare
you might
on
be
the
getting chat
screen.
here too.
Okay.
Here,
Well,
let's-
hold on. It's not ready. It's got to be close to this. You got to lift it up, lift the whole stand up. But something was not right. Yeah, we didn't hear that. All broke up. Well, let me put it this way. Anne-Marie did a great job. We wanted to see what it would sound like. My phone is being crusty. There it is. Oh, thank you so much. We decided the word of the day last night for Tipsy Tuesday was crusty.
I don't think this is a flattering angle.
Oh, I don't know. It's
I
up so
think-
high. I
when
think it
it's-
might be.
When it's on level.
No.
That's when
I have fat face. No,
appropriate.
go up. I want to be better looking on TikTok. Oh, look, you can see my home baker's rack. But now this is dark. This light, you got to twist it. You're literally lighting the other side of the kitchen.
Listen, I can't do everything.
You can. You're doing such a good job. Uh-oh, Roseanne. Uh-oh,
How's that?
is what I say.
All right.
Oh boy. Yes, I believe I am. All right, everybody, hold on. We're gonna. Oh, 3, 2, whatever. You look good. Hello. Good morning. Why is my voice that loud? I don't know. It's normally not that high. I should let you know. I'm Dina Blizzard, and you are on One Funny Morning.
Nobody's watching.
Oh, I'm gonna talk like there is, Dean. I don't like this angle. I don't like what you did here. It's
I
too
told
high.
you- I
It's too
told you
high.
the
Fix
angle
it.
was too
We're gonna
high.
work on this. Yeah. Oh, you got a weekly rating. I don't even know what that means.
Swipe to see real-time performance.
What? That's still one person. Oh, welcome one person on the TikTok. 2 people. I got 2 people on the TikTok. Oh, TikTok. 4 people on the TikTok. You guys, so exciting. It's like we've just added a whole other studio of people. So good morning, TikTokers. Is that what you call them?
I don't know.
Talkers, tickers.
Tickers.
You guys come up with a name. And we have a show every morning on Facebook Live, and we've decided to share it with the TikTok universe. So welcome. I'm Dina Blizzard. You are on One Funny Morning. Thank you, Christina. Yes. Good morning. 32 days until spring. Oh, good morning. Good morning. Came over from the Facebook. Oh, look at everybody. We got 11 people. We're so famous on TikTok now. It's a crusty Wednesday. Dean, hot flash. Hot
It's a
flash.
crusty Monday?
Please open the door. It's a hot flash. Oh God. Where's our hot flash cam? I really am better when I'm laying on the floor. When is it coming?
Listen,
This is Dean. He's our producer, TikTok. 14 people.
I don't want to purchase a hot flash cam until we realize the configuration.
Dean, the configuration is I'll be
Like,
laying on the
where
floor.
would I even put a
the
hot flash
camera
cam?
anywhere that's above me, and it'll be great. And then I can just do the show from the floor. I'll take this microphone with me, and I'll go to the floor. It's too much.
I was thinking about
Oh, the kitchen is backwards on there.
Oh,
Oh, look at it. It's like alternate universe.
it is. We're in the multiverse. This is the multiverse.
This is the multiverse.
Of life.
Yeah, I do need an infrared camera to show the heat. That would be amazing. Is if you guys, there'd just be red just right here,
One
and
of
then
those, like,
slowly.
heat-censored cameras?
Yes, I would fill up. I'd be like a superhero. Like there'd just be a red aura around me,
That
and
would
then
be pretty
everybody
cool,
would
actually.
know. I know. My pits are sweaty. Welcome, welcome TikTok. I like the look on here. Yeah, look at me. Dean. I look great at this angle. This angle looks real dumb. Yeah. Yeah, don't argue with a woman in the middle of a hot flash. Yeah. Yeah, don't hold your breath for the hot flash cam. I know. I'm starting to figure that out. Oh, feels like you're in the wrong house. It does. It's a different angle. I know. Real sweaty. Real sweaty. Uh-huh. Oh my gosh. Picture is great, but the comments are harder on the TikTok, somebody said. Oh, busy sign. The busy sign on and the candle. You guys can't see it on the TikTok, but we got a whole thing here.
On the TikTok.
And by whole thing, I mean a candle and a busy sign. Oh, Vicky, I don't know. So good morning. Driving to take care of my old person while listening to you. Peggy? That sounds just about right. I do want to say how excited I am because yesterday Wendy last week went on my store and bought me my anxiety ring again. Look at it. Oh, you guys, it's awesome. You just twist it around your finger just over and over until your head explodes. It's just, it's so relaxing.
No.
So I got it, and you can just sit here, and nobody knows. You're just like, I got so much stress right now. But people look at you, and they go, she got it together. No, do not close it.
I'm so cold.
Do not close it. I might physically assault you. Dean, can you,
Oh, wait, do we give Lou her medicine?
can you, sure, I'll give her her medicine. Can you get my computer from my room?
Oh, shoot. The Wi-Fi is going to cut out in a second.
Why? What's happening?
The Wi-Fi's been really bad lately.
Oh no, Wi-Fi's been bad lately. Good morning. And neither one doesn't fit. I thought my finger was smaller. Well, here's the good news. Because you're never quite sure. Here's the nice thing about these rings. They got the balls on them. You see them? And the balls move. That's what makes them so they're like this. Can you put it here? Is that
How did you get that? You're bad. Stop. Drop
is that if you buy a size too big, you know at least 5 people you can give that ring to. You're like, you know what?
on this fool.
And they're cheap enough that you're like, you know what? I know somebody the size of this ring that could use this ring. And then you just give it to people. And it's quite fabulous. I actually have some I'm going to be delivering. I don't know if it's a nice gift when you give somebody an anxiety ring. Do you know what I'm saying? Dean, do you think it's a nice gift if you give somebody an anxiety ring?
I don't know. I feel like you're I feel like you could question. They might question why you're giving it to them. It might be like,
Well, that's the thing.
why are you giving
Is
this to
like
me?
some people I feel like, it says you keep freezing. Freezing a lot since you had a TikTok. Oh, do you think it's using the same internet? It is, because I live here.
It's just sometimes.
I live here.
Sometimes it just does this. The internet. We don't have. Lately, something's been wrong with the internet lately because it happens when I'm downstairs and I'm in my classes. Like it just cuts out randomly.
Your mouth doesn't match the sound.
No, it'll catch up. Oh, we're gonna go out again.
Our tech. It'll catch up. No, it's not. It's going to be real crappy, you guys. I came over here to the TikTok because it's frozen. As you guys have been enjoying Disney, yeah. Uh-oh. Freezing on here and YouTube a lot. Not a kosh. Yeah. I want to block somebody. So my mom, I truly appreciated it. If you're a friend, it's okay. That's what I mean. Like, I was just like, I don't know. I love these. So my TikTok freezing, but not my computer. Just lagging voices. I went back out and came back in. It's working better.
Yeah, just refresh your page if you're having some trouble.
Yeah, there's a block happening right now. Let me take care of it. Why is Colby going crazy? Because he is.
Because listen, he has this ball that he
Call it a fidget ring.
Oh, that's pretty good.
Sorry, go ahead, Dean.
No, he has this ball that he enjoys, but there's poop on it. And so I put it up on, like, right outside of this door. There's a little, I don't know what you
gonna
call it,
say
like a
it.
little stand. So I put
Right.
it on top of the stand. But now I think some of you could see he's trying to climb up the stand to get the ball. And he got it, and that's why I screamed at him and told him he was bad, because he can't have the poop ball.
Okay.
Yeah.
What kind of dog is Colby? A poop eater? I don't know if that's a breed. Why are you staring at me? Oh, I didn't give you the medicine.
She's like, give me that medicine.
I literally cut it, and it's just sitting here, and she's just staring at me. Here. I wish people could see you. We gotta be more mobile. Are there people that don't have anxiety? Well, that's what I'm saying. We needed to update the modem. Real choppy.
I feel like giving people an anxiety ring
I think
is
it's
like
a
giving
great
them.
All right, can you
It's
shut
like
the door?
giving
I'm
them
freezing now.
hemorrh-
Dean, why would you open the
Why do I have
door?
a TikTok hat on? Never mind. It's like giving them hemorrhoid cream and then being like, why? It just insinuates a
Be
lot.
like, you're a bit of a hemorrhoid. And I wanted to get this for you.
Or like getting them deodorant. You know when you buy
Judy,
someone deodorant?
I do love Colby.
You know when
I
you buy
do.
people deodorant and you're
Judy, I
like,
want you to think of your favorite person who you love a lot. And then your favorite person, through no fault of their own. Just randomly, maybe because he's old, maybe he's not feeling good, just started eating poop in your yard. And then coming in and wanting to snuggle with you
and kiss you.
on the lips. Now, I'm not saying that it's right that I have an aversion to this dog. What I guess I'm saying is that maybe I'm just not as good of a person as we all think I am. And by we, I mean me. I thought I was a really good person, but I think I've discovered the line of whether or not you're a great person. For just a minute, I want you to think to yourself, if the person I loved started eating poop, would how I react to that person change? Now listen,
What an
I
engaging
believe
line. What an engaging
I
line.
believe
If the person you loved.
I
started
believe
eating
in unconditional love for sure. I guess I would just need a little bit more clarification on unconditional.
How unconditional are you talking?
Because I feel
I
like
feel like there should be a
I
line.
might have just one condition. And it might, there's a lot of stuff I can put up with,
It's one conditional.
but I guess it's uniconditional. No sound.
No sound? What do you mean no sound?
Yeah. I don't know what's happening. It's just uniconditional. Have you talked to the vet? Yeah. And she said, be uniconditional. He's eating poop because he's old, and take them to the dog. Oh, see, everybody's going for the why now. Go back out and come back in. I hear you. Yeah, I have sound, said Joe. Okay. Hey, Kate. I think that
Love from afar.
love from afar, Kelly. And by love, I mean I will house you and feed you and pet you. I just probably will take kisses on the lips off the table, as well as tight cuddling. I think that I would like to hear from you. Are you unconditional or uniconditional? And by uniconditional, I only mean poop eater. I just can't do it. So you would love them from, listening at the physical therapist. Well, Tracy, you came in at a great time.
Perfect time.
Do you believe in unconditional love or a new kind of love called uniconditional, which only refers to if the dog eats poop in the yard, you can love him but far and far away, because that is all I've got. I'm unconditional. Jen's like uni. Thank you. Jen, listen, I love him. Yeah, but boundaries are good sometimes. Thank you. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with her. Nikki said she took her dog to the vet. Nothing wrong with the dog. Just likes to eat poop.
Maybe
Semi-tolerable
in
love.
order to make this a win-win situation, what if you started eating poop and then kissing Colby, and then he
Yeah,
would,
I doubt that Colby would want to hang out with me. I feel like even Colby would be like,
whoa, weirdo. Okay.
Whoa.
He's like, when I do it, it's fine, but when you do it, it's kind of
You're disgusting, and I'm going to pee on your bed. That's what I mean. I don't think it's one way. I feel like even Colby would be like, okay, hold up, poop breath. Yeah. Like, I don't think he holds it against me. It doesn't make him sick, Susan, to eat the poop. Sometimes it does, and then it comes up, and then it's worse. It's quadruple worse. I'm just saying.
And then that's when you lose a little bit of love for him.
Yeah.
When you're in those very specific conditions.
Yeah. Poop face gets old fast. My dog is 5 years of eating his poop. Eat his own poop? Susan, that's weird. They said dogs eating poop happens more often when there's multiple dogs. Like, dogs don't tend to eat their own poop. So your dog's a weirdo, Susan. That's not. It's just another level.
As Chris said, coffee is outside.
Okay, good. Is turd liquor from an incident when we were potty training. You know what, Rachel? That sounds like a story you should have kept to yourself. Said the lady who overshares. Oh, Rachel, I hope your kid's like 4. Yeah, I'm a uni about a lot of things. Yeah. Dean, what is our word of the day? Is it crusty? Thank you, Dean. Thank you, Miss Chris.
Let's see what the word of the day is.
Well, listen to the coffee. It's a beautiful sound. I love the smell of coffee. I only like coffee when it's in a milkshake. And that's it. What do the other dogs think of Colby eating poop? Melissa, it's funny you should ask. Because I think they also avoid him. Like, my dogs eat crap out of the litter box. It's like you put it out on a buffet. You put it out real nice in a special box. You're like, guys, I just put this here.
Look what I found.
Here's your dog food over there and desserts over here. Yeah, I can't even imagine that you just have poop laying around your house and dogs are like, well, if you're going to leave it out.
Might as well enjoy it.
Yeah.
Today's word of the day
Okay, hit us.
is slapdash.
I'm sorry? Are these supposed?
Slapdash.
Are these supposed to be words that we would use in our everyday life?
No,
Because
I think they're supposed to be like words.
like take
No,
you
because-
outside of your.
Exactly. Yeah.
All right. So what is
Because if it was words that
slapdash?
you used every day, then you wouldn't.
Today's word is corn.
Why is?
Today's word is corn. Like they wouldn't tell you words that you already know.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. If they were like,
Today's word is hot dog.
yeah.
Can you use hot dog in a sentence?
Today's word is shower. Do you know what a shower? Yeah, like they wouldn't. Slapdash means haphazard or sloppy.
Slapdash
Slapdash
means haphazard
or sloppy.
or sloppy.
Slapdash editing had an effect on the sales of the magazine. So like sloppy editing.
Sloppy editing. Slapdash
Slapdash.
editing.
Yes. Where do I buy creamer? So they got that at the Acme?
Where do you think you would buy creamer?
At the Acme.
Uh-huh.
Okay, cool. Because we're out of it. That's the only thing that makes.
Yeah, it's like, their own Ferrero Rocher candies. I like how you went for a very high class candy, Rhonda. You didn't say Tootsie Roll. You were like, no. The litter box is like Ferrero Rocher. I'm pretty sure I'm saying that wrong. I'm sure I'm doing the most Jersey pronunciation of Ferrero Rocher. If there's any French people that know how to say that right, please. Real classy, like the Ferrero Rochers that I get at on the Sundays sometimes.
You do sound like kind of like grandma.
I do.
The Ferrero Rocher. I got the diabetes every time.
I got the diabetes.
Every time I ate the Ferrero Rocher.
Angela likes the Ferrero Rochers. Like half-assed. Some teenagers are slapdash. Does anybody know how to pronounce that candy? I don't think they do. Yeah. The hazelnut. Yes, it's the one. I can't eat them either because they got gluten in it. Rocher. Is it Rocher? Ferrero Rocher. Ferrero Rocheros that I like to eat on fancy days. Yep.
Excuse me.
Rocher. Ferrero Rocher. Ferrero Rocher.
Ferrero. I feel like this drawer is gonna just fall.
It
apart
is.
one
The whole
day.
thing's just going to fall out, and then it's time for a kitchen. Home Depot has creamer.
No, it doesn't.
No.
Home Depot brand.
It's like Worcestershire. Exactly. Can't help you with the French.
Worcestershire.
Ferrero Rocher, Worcestershire. Why would they make the candy so hard to pronounce? Like, do you think that when they were making Ferrero Rocher, they were like, this is going to be the bougiest candy, you guys? We're not doing Tootsie Rolls. We're going to make these in gold. We're going to make it a really hard thing to pronounce. Diane loves it.
Come here. Colby.
Yeah. Yeah, they need to make a commercial so we all know how to say it.
Ferrero Rocher. Come here.
Ferrero Rocher. Ferrero Rocheros. That's what I'm going to call them now. It's funny. Oh, look. My doctor's office is calling. Fun.
They're like, we noticed you're live on TikTok.
If they called them Ferrero Rocheros, maybe. But at first, now they sound a little Spanish. Ferrero Rocheros. My candy has a first name. It's Ferrero. My candy has a second name. It's Rochero. So catchy. Oh, dogs. It's just mostly Colby. Can you put some water in there?
There is water in there.
There is? I don't know.
Did I tell you about this ad that I saw that I really liked?
Wait, you got to give everybody your pitch. When is the job fair? Job fair's coming up,
Oh, wait,
you
wait,
guys. Dean is a senior in college, if
Yes.
you're just joining us. And so this is his last semester of college. It's a big deal. And
Do you want to do like a mock interview?
sure, we'll do a mock interview. So this is Dean. I hope you wear pajama pants. Dean is going. When is job fair?
So the job fair is on Friday.
This Friday.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I have some meetings lined up with some companies. And I'm really nervous.
He got meetings lined up. I said, "How'd you get meetings?" Sounds real fancy. He was like, "I just pushed the button that said give me a meeting," and I was like, "Oh, okay."
I did.
I love Smarty Stars.
I did attend. I went to like a career fair like preparation thing last night. It was mandatory for one of my classes, and they had like a panel of different people. Oh, what do you?
No, Dean's surprise. I believe it's March 1st or 2nd. I don't know.
Oh, March 2nd. Oh
March
yeah, I still gotta
2nd.
work on that. Yeah, I had some things fall through, so I gotta.
Or is it still March 2nd?
It's still on March 2nd, yeah. But we'll see what happens that day.
Okay.
Yeah, that's my big surprise.
All right. So job fair is Friday.
Yes.
Do you have an outfit picked out?
No.
Okay. Do you remember the
I
last time you went to a job fair and best neighbor
know.
Chris stopped you
I got
from
so
getting in
I
the
got
car?
also I got so dressed up. Well, no, remember it was a virtual job fair last time.
No, I remember
Or
the
do you
day
remember the
that you
first
were
one?
physically trying to go to the job fair, and I told you numerous times your outfit was ridiculous. Luckily, best neighbor Chris saw you on your way out and was like, "Where are you going?" But not so Jersey. And yeah, are you getting a haircut?
Okay, listen. I was
Yes.
thinking about this.
Yes.
I was thinking about this.
Thank you, Vicky.
It's
There's-
cold outside right now.
Okay, listen to me.
And I only want to get a hair. If I
Listen
shave
to
all of the
me.
hair off of my head,
Listen to me.
then my head will be cold.
T.
And I don't
Michael.
want my head to be
T.
cold.
Michael, people in the professional world are they survive. They survive the winter.
No, they don't.
Listen to me. You have to cut your hair. You're a senior now. I'm just letting
do it-
you know.
I'll do it real nice.
There
I'll
are
do it real
thousands, if not millions, of people
I'll do it real
who
nice
have a
on
nice
Friday.
haircut and survive the winter.
Dean,
Yes.
please get a haircut.
Yes.
Listen.
Dean,
Listen.
you have today and tomorrow. Get you
I
a
have
nice
zero
haircut.
time. I
Yes,
have
you
zero
have
time.
time. Come on. Don't. Yeah, management gets judgy, y'all. At least a trim. Something.
Well, look, my professor made a list.
Why is he acting like he's heading out west? He needs all the hair on his body. He's like, I'm on a journey. I'm a pioneer.
Because
You're going to a job fair.
Well, I was walking.
Get your hair
I was
cut.
walking on campus yesterday and I was like, should I get a haircut? And then I was like, no, I would probably freeze to death if I got a haircut.
Who says that?
Me.
You?
Yeah.
No. Okay. Okay, first of all, I don't know how much time you think is spent on the job in the snow. Most people go from their car in a hat to the office. Then they take off said hat
You guys aren't
and they go to
working
work.
outside?
Yeah. I don't know what you're talking about. It's Jersey, D, not Minnesota. Yeah.
Jersey's cold. It
Please.
was cold yesterday.
Listen. I can send you a hat. Listen.
So look,
Let's just.
my professor gave me us a list of the top behavioral interview questions. So like,
I don't even know what's a top behavioral I don't know what that means.
like,
That's not even a word.
This is a question when you get into an interview.
Well, why would-
they'll say like, talk about a time when you had to work closely with someone whose personality was different from yours.
Okay.
Right?
There's
Like,
just
really
so
good
we're
interview
okay.
question.
Just so we're clear, there's no such thing as a top behavioral interview
Yes,
question.
there
That's
is.
just not. Dean, I'm
Yes,
just telling
there
you,
is.
people make up words. It's just called an interview question. Why you got to throw the
Yeah,
word behavioral in there?
Because they want to see how you react. That's the whole point. is
Dean,
how-
that's the point of all questions. Just so we're clear.
No,
Every
that's not
question.
true.
It doesn't matter what the question is. We want to see how you're going to act based on the question.
And then there's informational interview questions.
Stop it. Stop it. I can't. This is what's wrong with our youngins. Why?
What do you
just
mean?
Just answer a question. Just have the wherewithal. Don't you listen? You're gonna be sitting there and be like, okay, they're gonna ask you something. You're gonna be like, is this a behavioral question or is this an informative?
No.
Just answer the question.
Yes, I'm gonna just answer
Stop
the question.
it.
But this is just to help you prepare,
Why?
so that I don't go in there and say, "What's your favorite color?" That's why we.
Well, that would
prepare.
be you asking a question. What's your question for us? Is that even on here? Because that's the one you failed.
That's something I gotta practice.
Okay.
I gotta learn what
I
questions I
can't,
should ask them.
Elizabeth. I can't. I'm all for interview prep, but you know what my interview prep is? Practice the interview over and over and over. And not the questions and not the answers, but just being a normal person.
Someone said, "Does Dean even want the job?"
I'm just,
Of course.
I'm just saying.
Ask them if they like cats.
I'm just saying. Teach people, kids, women, anybody trying just to talk like a person and not be so in their head. That's what's wrong.
Okay, do you want to pretend like you're the interviewer?
Yeah, just so you know, I'm a really mean interviewer. Just so
all right.
you know.
All right, here.
I was asked what Winnie the Pooh character identified with
That's
in
what
an
I'm
interview.
saying. That's what I'm saying.
Okay, but
They're
what
gonna
do you-
ask you stuff like that?
Okay, but what's your answer? Do you have to think? You read who?
Maybe Piglet or Tigger.
Okay, which one?
What?
What's your answer?
For that specific
Yes,
question?
for that question.
Probably more. Honestly, I feel like I relate to Eeyore.
That's everybody's answer is Eeyore. That is the correct. It is.
No.
My answer is also Eeyore.
No.
A
There's some
lot of
who
people.
are-
I think Eeyore's misunderstood. Is what I'm
No,
trying
he
to
is
say.
misunderstood.
I'm trying to
But
say
there are definitely
he's,
people who are like
he's
Rabbit
thoughtful. Yeah.
or Roo.
Yeah. I mean, who's a Roo? A little too excited for me.
I'm Rabbit. Yeah, super.
Yeah, you need 20 anxiety rings. Just walk in with 20 rings. Yeah, what's that? What's that? Yeah, no, I'm good. I'm just really excited to be here.
I got some squishies.
Just walk in with some fidget spinners. What?
What
No,
was that?
fine. Totally fine.
What Winnie the Pooh character? Oh, I don't know. All right. How about you be the interviewer, and I'll be the person that comes in.
I don't really see any other way to do it, considering
No.
I'm not trying to get
Let's
the job.
let's say
All right.
you are the the person, the recruiter
I am the recruiter.
at a small video production
Very
company.
large, very large.
Okay,
I'm
very
very
large.
successful, and I
Okay,
don't like
very
how you're talking
successful
to
and
me.
large.
Please leave.
Video production. Thank you for your time.
I'm already angered by you. Okay.
All right, so
Am
you
I
move this
supposed to
way.
ask you these dumb
No,
behavioral
no.
questions?
Just kind of
You're stupid.
We'll just go with the
We'll,
flow.
we'll see. You guys are part of the interview team, so throw out some questions. I'll start it.
Okay, all right. I'll walk in and I'll do my elevator pitch.
Okay, here we go. We're at the interview fair. Here we go. Job fair.
Hello.
Please, one hello. Okay, slow it down. I don't
Okay,
know.
sorry.
What are you, English? Please go out and come back in.
All right.
One hello is enough. Don't overkill with the hellos. Okay.
Two hello.
Yeah. Okay. Take it down. All right. It's been a long day at the job fair. Okay. Here we go. All right. Who's up next?
Good morning.
Good morning. What's your name?
My name is Dean Blizzard. What's your name?
Okay. We're not dating, so stop asking me personal questions.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to.
Tell me about yourself, Dean.
Hi. So my name is Dean. I am a senior media studies and production major at Temple University. I'm really into live media. I do a lot of like stand up in Philadelphia and kind of all over New Jersey. I go live every day with my mom on the internet, and she's also a stand-up comedian, a real ugly stand-up comedian, and but that's okay. But we have a good time, and we also go on tour a lot, and I kind of run her like the behind the scenes, and yeah, and that's me. I'm just trying to figure out what the next step is in my career.
And who is your role model and why?
My role model would probably be Conan O'Brien. I really, really like Conan O'Brien. He is the best comedian I've ever seen in my entire life. Probably even better than my mom, to be honest. But no, I really like Conan O'Brien. I've watched.
Can you please stop using the word like in this interview, or I'll ask you to leave immediately.
Yes, sorry.
Did you just say
Yeah.
Leanne's like, that didn't go well.
Yeah, this doesn't feel good. I don't feel like the pizzazz. I feel like you're not trying to
Too
connect
many
with
likes
me.
and ums.
You're not trying to connect with me. You need to connect
Well, I'm
with me.
facing the opposite direction, so you're correct.
Yeah. You need to be surprised about all the things I've done and be like, wow,
Okay.
you're really cool.
Okay. So maybe in the next day or two, if I were you, I would slow down how quickly you're speaking and just choose your words.
Well, this is a very impromptu interview. I wasn't.
No, it doesn't matter. I'm telling you, you have to practice this.
You're fired.
You have to practice this.
Okay.
I don't think you want to say, I go live every day with my mom on the internet. Yeah, there's got to be a better way. You got to say, I work on a show called One Funny Morning. It is a Facebook live show. It's been on for almost 2 years. It started out of the pandemic. We are live for
Is it
an
2
hour.
years that we've been
It will
doing
be.
this?
It's a year and a half now.
Wow.
Because we started in July. June? May? I don't know. It's on the calendar. Yeah, you need to speak more about your duties on the show, and what you're doing. Yeah, talk about the technical stuff. Say, I was responsible for setting up the Facebook Live through Restream, OBS. We're now on TikTok. There's at least 60 people who love us, and yeah. So. You have to. I think you're like rolling through a lot of the technical and creative things, and you've got to.
That's what the people on the panel said yesterday.
He does have his resume all set.
Got
his
my
cover
resume.
letter.
I got my cover letter. I'm all set up.
What did the people say yesterday? You're rolling through the details.
No, they said that they liked my elevator pitch. They thought that it was really personal, and they really liked the things that I was doing in my free time. But they wanted to hear more about the things that I had learned from doing these experiences. So I guess going into more the technical stuff and saying, I learned how to, run a live stream, for Facebook and YouTube, and they wanted to learn more about the things that I've learned.
Yeah, I think you might want to write down on a piece of paper 5 things that you learned and come back tomorrow morning. Well, you'll have to come on the Facebook Live tomorrow because I won't be here.
No ums. Oh wait, you're not going to be here tomorrow?
No, but you need to come. You need to be prepared tomorrow to come on the live. You can join me, and I'll add you.
Oh, okay,
and we're going to do this again, and you're going to tell me 5 things that you learned, and you're going to give us, we're going to do another little prep interview, but you're going to do it without like or which means that today, starting right now, you would have to speak this slowly and choose every
You
word.
only have 10 minutes.
Dean.
I want to get out.
Do you hear how
everything.
quickly you are speaking?
Yes.
I'm saying
I will speak.
people will think you're
slower.
weird, but I need for you.
I also think people will think I'm weird if I'm talking that slow.
You will be weird because you're talking that slow, but I need
What
for you.
is your job title at your position?
I don't want you to do this Friday. I want you to do it today and tomorrow, and
Speak
I
really
want
slow?
you to speak very slowly. So when I was getting ready for Miss America many, many moons ago, it was made very clear that you can go to Miss America with a Southern drawl, but you cannot go to Miss America with a Jersey accent. And so this is what my speaking coach told me that for a week, you only have 2 days.
Is
For a
that-
week, I had to speak this slowly.
Is that when you
and
think
it
you're,
made me crazy.
Is that when you think like you're, because like when we watch old clips of my mom talking, you're like, hey everybody, like you sound like, do you think that that's when that
Yes.
shift happened?
Yes.
Where you started to sound a little more professional?
Well, one thing. So if you listen to a video when I was 15, probably from 15 to 21 even, if you listen to any of those videos when I'm speaking, you'll hear, oh my gosh, you guys, you'll hear like,
Yeah, you can hear it.
like I have like marbles in my mouth. I don't know. It was like lazy. Like I don't know if it's a Jersey. I don't know. I don't know what it was, but
Well, I had found an old video of myself a couple days ago, and I felt like there was a similar thing where I had like my voice. You know, I know how I talk now, but then listening to how I used to talk, it was like, "Hey guys, welcome back." Like it was very like raspy. Do you guys ever do that? You guys ever like watch?
Dean, remember the part where
Videos.
you're supposed to be slowing? You're not even doing it.
Slowing down. It just feels so wrong to talk this slow. Like I feel like
It
I'm insulting
is.
everyone's intelligence when I
Nope.
talk this slow.
Nope.
Pretend like you're talking. Oh, the thing went too fast.
Oh, yeah, you have to speak with your mouth open and slower. Yeah, I got 'em onto them, Tracy.
The Pepsi ads.
Called Hoagie Mouth. You know what, Marion? That sounds. It is, Anne Marie. Very persistent this morning. So, yeah. I think it's really difficult to be thoughtful in your speech. I'm going to be honest. Most people, not thoughtful. Just saying whatever comes out of their mouth. And it's probably a good idea, Deed. I think you might end up not having to say I'm sorry so much if you learn to slow down and think. Exactly, Nicole.
Slow down. Slowing down and thinking.
Andrea,
is
I'm on it with me and you
so
together.
hard.
I know. What was that, Dean?
I said slowing down and thinking is so hard.
It is. It is. Now look, the whole show is so quiet.
I know. I feel like the tone of the show got real slow just in the last minute or so, and it's killing me.
All right, but look how you have not said like or once.
But this is the most painful experience.
Nick,
of
we
my
don't have
entire life.
moderators on the chat over on the TikTok. We're gonna have to find somebody over there because
We're relaxed. Welcome to the relaxed hour of One Funny Morning, where we speak very particularly.
listen, we're all gonna be excited when you learn to be thoughtful in your speech, but you can pick up the pace. I'm telling you, if you
But
speak
for now, we will be enjoying the silence of the kitchen
okay.
with our very slow and specific
Yes.
speech patterns.
Yes. Okay. You're
What Disney
you're
character
actually putting me
are
to sleep.
you? Do you relate to? And why does that affect your work performance?
Yeah.
Do you think if I interviewed for this job, like your like work like this job,
This job here in this seat?
no, like doing this,
The
like
tech
let's say
person.
you did an outside hire, and I interviewed for the position, do you think that you would have hired me? I don't think so.
Yes.
No, I think you would have gone with like someone else.
No. I like the youngins. I do tend to hire women. I think
that's what
you
I'm
and
saying. I
Jeff
don't
are my
think-
only male hires.
You've got this. Keep practicing. I'm gonna do a great job on Friday. I feel like I'm gonna speak so slow. They're gonna be like, "Can you Like
No,
we got
listen,
lunch.
you're just
we got
going.
lunch soon. Can
You're
you
going to
just- can you
speak
pick
this
up?
slowly to all day today,
today.
and tomorrow. By Friday, you're gonna
My
flip the
therapist
switch
is gonna
back
be
to
so
33 and a third.
confused. I'm gonna be like,
Dean, do you know what I mean?
Hello.
Was it 33 and a third? Do you guys know what I'm
33
talking
and a
about?
third for what?
Old people will know what I'm talking about. The 33s versus the
33s. What are you talking about?
I know what I'm talking about. I think it's a 33. Am I right? You guys know what I'm talking about? Because you could change the pace of this.
Change the pace of what?
Somebody knows what I'm laying down. 45. It's a 45 versus a 33 and a half. Dean, do you know what that means?
What is that?
A 33 and a half versus a 45.
A 33 and a half versus a no, what is that?
So,
Okay, I thought this was a football pool moment.
no.
Is this
no,
a record speed?
It
Is that
is.
what we're talking about?
So you could play something faster or slower, but you would change it. You'd have to change your record player to a different speed because it was smaller. So the record player would have to turn at a slower speed, or it would play everything really fast, like that.
Okay, quick question. When you guys had record players, right?
Back in the
Back
old
in
days, when you were
1624.
cranking the music,
Right. When it would play a song that you liked, right? Was it easy to like go back right to that specific song? Like let's say you wanted to listen to it again, that specific song.
you'd have to get up and you'd have to lift the needle,
right?
move it back over.
But would
place
you
it
know
down.
exactly where to place it to get
Well,
to your song?
if you looked at it, do we have any records here?
I
I feel
don't
like
think
Jacqueline
so.
had some, but if you looked at a record, you in between each one there'd be like a line because there'd be no music there.
In colonial times.
in colonial times. Oh, here goes another one. Yeah, no, there would be no lines there. In between each song, it'd be flat because there's nothing for the needle to read. So if you knew like my song is the third song in, you would
Go through.
you would have to go. Yeah.
I see. And then wasn't it that like one side of the record would be like a couple of songs, and then the other side of the record would be different songs,
Yes.
right?
Yes.
Interesting.
But the small ones, they'd be like one song on that. And that would be like a single. If somebody like, had put a single out.
I see.
But then there was 8 tracks, which lasted a hot minute. Do you know what an 8-track is?
Is that
Grandmama Grandpa had an 8-track. I'm gonna relive it.
Is that a record that has 8 tracks on it?
No, it's a completely different system. It was a very brief, and it was so record players. It was almost like right before like a Walkman, right? So it was on like a film, but it was in a cartridge. It was these huge cartridges. So now we don't even use anything, right? So it went from record players, 8 tracks for a hot minute, then tape players,
Tapes.
then to
iPod.
CDs.
Oh.
And then to nothing, right? We don't.
I'm surprised you guys went to tape and then back to like a disc, like CDs.
Well, I don't think. Well, I think a CD is just it doesn't have the divots in it that a record has. I mean, I'm sure it does, but they're small, so it's not. But so this 8-track, it was big. It was the size of this. Okay, dot. I got some dots. Okay, so this was your music, and Grandmama and Grandpa would be like, "You guys want to listen to Saturday Night Fever?" And they would have like this giant thing, and you'd be like, I don't know. And the player, the player, you couldn't see the tape like in a cassette tape. It was just this giant thing. And then Pop had this giant machine, and you'd jam it into the side and it would play. But Grandmom and Grandpa, let me get up and do this for you, right? So they'd be like, listen, we got Saturday Night Fever. I'm trying to block somebody at the same time. We got Saturday Night Fever. Pop would come downstairs. He'd have a suit on, like blue, like powder blue. And Grandma, she'd have her hair did. Hold on. Look at me blocking somebody at the same time.
They would get dressed up to dance.
Oh,
in
in the basement. We would have dance parties in the basement. And she would go upstairs. She'd feather her hair. Feather, Dean.
Feather? What does that mean?
Feather it. She would feather it. So like you would get it and I don't even know how you do it because this is before me. You had to master a feather. This is 60s stuff I'm saying right here. I don't know how they do it, but they would curl it and it would feather like Farrah Fawcett. And then I guess they would just spray the crap out of it. But Pop would have a blue suit on.
And they would just dance in the basement.
And Diana would have a flowy skirt with her hair feathered. And we were just downstairs like, what is that? And Pop was like, I got this 8-track. Saturday Night Fever. You ready? And we're like, I don't know what's going to happen.
What's happening?
And they would put it in this giant machine, right? And then all of a sudden, Dance Fever. And then her and Grandpa would do this over and over again. And then Papa, boom. He was...
Grandpa?
Pop was a good dancer. And then they do the dance where they hold each other and then they go like this. That was one of the dances. Oh, and they boom, boom, and she'd go to one side and he'd go to the other side.
Grandpa, I will say, Grandpa busted it down on the dance floor. Anytime we were at like a wedding or like
Feathered hair.
or
And
like
they'd
the
make
Knights
us
of
get
Columbus
up.
thing.
And they'd be like, come on, Dance Fever.
Grandpa did bust it down on the dance floor.
It was a whole thing. And you know, when you're a kid, you don't know that other families
Did other families do that?
are not dancing in their basement. You think that everybody,
Someone said I still dance like that.
everybody got their dad in a powder blue suit and their mom, it was disco, it was full on disco. And we'd all line up like a line dance. But here, let me show you. Let me show you this one. Come
No.
here. Let me show you. Come on, come on. This is the one thing that they used to do all the time. You do like that, and you'd be like,
Oh my god.
and then they do this thing, and then always this, always this, always this. Oh, it was a thing. All
guys
because
dance
we had
with
this
them?
8-track.
You guys dance
Yeah,
with them?
they'd line us up because you'd all do this, and then you'd the hustle, do the hustle. It's a whole thing. Look how out of breath. I gotta sit down.
Would they do that? Would they go like, like
No.
afterward? Would they be out of breath?
No, because they were younger than I. This is when I was a kid. So Grandma and Grandpa were probably pretty young.
Imagining Grandma.
Oh, the YMCA. Oh, the Y. We would dance in the basement, and we thought everybody was dancing in the basement.
Disco dancing.
Apparently, they weren't. And I can't say that we were doing this during the height of the dance. I feel like
You guys were a couple years out.
Grandpa, I can't say we're on the pulse of what was cool. So it was probably on the tail end. So like when I went to school and I was like, you guys want to come over to my house because I have an 8-track. The 8-tracks were probably
I
done.
feel like we have iPods. Weirdo.
But it was just like Pop was like, oh no. Richard Simmons. Oh, don't get Grandma started on the Richard Simmons.
Did you have a Sony Walkman?
Of course I did. Do you know who you think you're talking to?
Well, did you when you were
Dean, of course, I got my head.
was that in college that you had it?
It was in high school.
In high school. Now, did people walk around high school with it just in it, like just?
Yeah, Dean, and
Yeah.
they would have a big, or they would get just a big radio, and they would walk around like this, and you'd be like, oh yeah, we're all listening. Oh,
Really?
all the time,
But the
Dean!
schools allowed that? They would allow these kids
like
to
in the
bring
parking
big
lot,
radios?
in the parking lot,
Oh,
or at the Loudon Fire Hall dance.
interesting.
Dean, if you did not have one of these, you were a weirdo. I had a huge one. It had a lot of buttons on it. Didn't know what half of them did. I'll just play. That's all I knew how to do. And you had to be ready. you had to be ready in case, like, you know how like you make a playlist now? Oh, okay. Just so you know, that wasn't a thing. There was no thing.
It wasn't a thing?
No.
You guys didn't use Apple Music or Spotify?
Stop it. Didn't exist. So you would have to sit next to your boombox and you'd have to just wait until the radio would play your song.
That sounds
and then you'd have to get your
horrible.
2 fingers ready because then you went to this machine. Hold on. Then you get this. Where is it? Then you got this machine. Okay, now this machine, they're all candy boxes.
Yeah.
Now this machine was a tape
Honestly, I'm
recorder.
surprised the amount of candy boxes we have just lying around.
This was a tape recorder. Now here's what would happen, Dean. You could be sitting there doing your homework. You're doing your homework. You'd hear the first couple of
Like notes?
notes of your favorite song, and then you'd have to get 2 buttons, and then there'd be a red button in the middle.
To record.
Yeah.
You were
'cause
like
there's-
DVRing. It was like a DVR.
But if you caught it, now you'd have to have your tape queued
Wait.
up to the spot. So like it was
you are legally downloading
yes.
music.
Yes. So what you would do, let's pretend you were just trying to get the first song, right?
Right.
So it's a blank tape. So you'd be ready. You'd be doing your homework. All of a sudden, and you
Okay.
nobody could talk in the room.
Wait, no one can talk?
No, because you're taping it
Oh,
off of the
you're-
radio. So if you're
Oh
sharing the
my
room with your sister who
God.
won't shut up, your favorite song comes on, you're like,
Wow.
and she's like, "Can I have some cookies?" You're like, you messed it up.
You were a pirate. You were
Yeah,
pirating
Dean,
music.
we were pirating.
We always were in an illegal
All of us.
activity.
And
Always
some people were
participated.
better than I'm gonna tell you something. I was never good at it. Why? Because I had a little sister named Aunt Nikki who wouldn't shut up. So every time I do it, it'd be like, "Oh yeah, oh."
I bet you went to the theaters and you
oh,
filmed all the movies.
Mom says it's
too.
time for dinner.
You probably went to the movie theaters and filmed all the movies too.
No, Dean, this was illegal
Yeah.
but legal.
Illegal.
This is how.
That was so.
I'm gonna tell you something.
I'm
Dean.
surprised the police aren't here right now.
I'm gonna tell you something. Do you want to know? Now you know how sometimes people give you flowers. You like a girl, you give her flowers. Do you know what the greatest thing that you could give to a lady friend that you liked that would make her lose her mind?
I imagine it was probably like some sort of tape or CD.
Custom.
Oh, a mixtape, right? When they call it a
Custom
mixtape.
mixtape, Dean.
That's how you wooed
If
the
a
lady.
boy liked you and he was like really into you, he's like, "Listen, I really like you.
Here's a custom. If
I
somebody
made
handed
you
me like a CD
This
today, I'd be like,
custom
what am I gonna do with this?
of all love songs.
Oh my!
Just
that
all
would be
songs that
the
reminded
weirdest
me of
thing.
you. And you'd be like, "You made me."
That is so weird.
You made me.
If someone handed me a
Custom
CD with me,
mixtape.
I'd be like, please get away from me. I'm gonna report you to the police.
What? It was, and then let me put it
That's
this way:
so weird.
if by
You
some
guys
chance,
fell for that stuff?
listen, if by some chance there was a girl in your
I
class,
thought about you all day,
Listen.
and I made the
No.
CD.
Dean, it was so hard.
Specifically
Listen to
tailored
me.
for you.
If there was
That is so
somebody
weird.
in
That's
your
so
class
weird. No,
that had
no.
figured, listen to me. If there was somebody in your class who had figured out how to get just a cool mixtape, all on like 8 tracks onto one thing with no little sisters going, "Time for dinner," you would bring it to class and you'd be like, "You guys, I did it. I got Madonna's this. I got this. I got this. MC Hammer this." You would listen, and they were like, "Can I borrow your mixtape?" You know what you would do then?
Wait, you pass around that mixtape?
Yeah, why, Dean?
You can't pass around.
Yeah,
the
you
mixtape.
can pirate a pirate on purpose. Why? Because it's so hard to do. But then what would you do with the mixtape, Dean?
Wait, I'm confused. Set up the scenario again.
Okay, there's a girl in the class. She's the coolest girl in the whole class.
Right. This boy gave you the mixtape. right?
Nicole. No, Nicole made it herself because she don't have a little sister yelling. So Nicole made the mixtape.
I thought the boy made the mixtape.
No, sometimes, but girls can make mixtapes. Anyway, a girl,
okay.
somebody, usually Nicole, she'd be like, "Listen, guys, I got every great song. Does anybody want to borrow it?" Because you couldn't just download it. Somebody mastered this, and it doesn't say like, "Hey, clean up your room." It doesn't say that. Like, she did it. So then she'd say, "Do you want to borrow it? But you need to give it back." So you'd say, "I would love to borrow it because I would love these songs." So now I would take it home.
Okay.
But now what would I have to do with
You
it?
would illegally pirate those
How?
songs by record. you'd probably do whatever you just said. You'd play them and then hit record.
So then I'd have to take this, put it
That's
into my
so
boombox.
complicated.
Then I'd have to get my recorder out. I'd have to get rid of my sister and be like, nobody talk for the next hour. And then you'd push the 2
gosh.
buttons, and then you would just barely move around the room. Yeah, I sold mixtapes in school. Yeah. Uh-huh. Yeah, now if you had a double cassette, then you could just play one to the other and you didn't have to be quiet. But we didn't have that because we weren't that cool. You could talk if you had a double, but we didn't have that.
Wow.
Yeah, no. No, but sometimes, like, you would forget to push. Do you guys remember the red button in the middle? There's like you would push play, but if you didn't push the red button, it wouldn't record. And I would do the whole thing. Nothing recorded. Party tape.
Interesting.
Dean, you don't know how hard we had to work for music.
I was gonna say, you guys are working so much harder. Now
So
I gotta
hard.
pay $6 a month, and now I get all the music. that
All
I
the
want.
music you've ever wanted.
Here's what I will say. Nowadays, people will like share playlists. Like we have playlists.
Now, if you liked a girl, would you say, hey?
No, I wouldn't. I mean, maybe we probably talk about music, but I wouldn't, like, if I liked a girl, maybe, yeah, I would make her a playlist. But I wouldn't go up to some random girl that I didn't know and be like, here's a playlist.
Well, nobody was doing that. That's equally creepy. Nobody would do
that's
that.
What I assume that you guys
No,
were doing.
it'd be like, I think I like him. I think I like him. And he'd be like, hey, I know you like these songs. So I know you like Take On Me by Aha. So I made you a mixtape that has Take On Me. Take on me, take on me, take me on.
You guys live a
take
strange
on me.
life.
I'll be gone. And you go, ah.
That's did you guys ever?
Let me put it this way, Dean, because
you
if
ever guys-
somebody liked you and they took the time to put all the, because they had, just so it took time, Dean, it means that they were sitting by a radio and they were,
You know that scene.
That's dedication.
Where like somebody stands outside your house with the boombox. Was that real? Did people actually do that?
only in that one movie.
Like people would stand outside of your house and just be like they'd play some music and be like come back. Was that real? Did people?
In the movie was.
Maybe one was.
And everybody, like, there'd be like this guy, right? And I'd have a scrunchie, but it'd be hot pink.
A hot pink scrunchie.
I had the bracelets all made of rubber, and I would tuck my pants in my socks.
Why were you tucking your
Dean,
pants in your
if you didn't tuck your pants in your socks, you were a weirdo. And again, I can't say that I was on the pulse of what was cool. I probably had my pants in my socks way too long. Way too long.
Like, you're still sticking your pants in your socks?
And if
We're
you-
doing socks and pants now, okay?
Yeah, and if you didn't have a Swatch watch,
What the heck
Dean
is a Swatch?
Blizzard, a Swatch watch. Everybody had, let me put it this way. If you grew up and you had a Cabbage Patch Kid, 10 years later, you had better had a Swatch watch. And they were I thought they were gone. And then when we were in England or France or whatever a couple years ago, they had a whole Swatch watch store. Had no idea. I had a giant Swatch watch wall clock.
You guys have such
You
a-
guys don't have any of the awesome stuff that we have.
No, but we have some.
What
even
do you
better
have?
Stuff. We have
Like-
Apple watches and
Dean,
computers.
you guys, yeah, but no.
We have a much. I don't know.
No.
We have some fancier stuff.
No, come on. It was, gosh, listen. It was a leg warmers. I mean, the amount of accessories alone. Straight
What the heck
facts.
is what's a jelly shoe?
A jellies. You didn't have your jellies on?
What the heck is that?
Dean, listen. Plastic must have been like a quarter of a penny. The plastic was everywhere, and so they would give you these jelly shoes. They were pre-Crocs. Like, you know how Crocs are everywhere?
Right.
It was essentially the Croc before the Croc, but they were called jellies. They were barely shoes. They were just, shoes, but they would have like holes in, not holes, but like a crisscross design. Oh, stirrup pants. Dean, all right, I want you to look at my pants, okay? Hold my leg up.
No.
Hold my leg up.
No, I'm
Hold
not
my leg
touching
up,
your-
Dean. I want you to just show. Okay, now imagine if I got a piece of cloth and I put a piece of elastic here, wrapped it around my foot, and put another piece just to keep my pants down. But they were black and they were up here.
Why were they so far? Were you guys expecting a flood?
Dean, it was just a thing. You were just like, these pants. Well, that's okay. Let me back up. You would put these pants on so they would keep your pants straight.
Okay.
Then you would get some like slouchy socks and you'd push them down. It was a whole bodysuits. You'd have a bodysuit on. What did we? Now that I'm saying it out loud, why does it sound like I'm going to the Olympics?
Yeah.
I don't know why. Yeah, you could tuck them in your socks. You didn't, like, your pants wouldn't come up because you would tuck them in your socks so they'd keep your pants down.
You guys are weird.
It's the whole thing.
You guys are nerds.
Gosh, we'd have so much. Your pinky toe would get stuck out the side of your jelly shoe pedal in your bike.
You're jealous.
You were just like a little nub toe. Oh, that would just come out the side. Oh, so fun. So fun. Oh, you guys. And what did you oh, is it 9 o'clock? Did it ring already?
I don't know if the grandpa.
I'm sorry. I was busy in the 90s. I got swept away. All right, listen, everybody. That's it for our show today. We will be back. I'll be back tomorrow, and then we'll have Dean join us live. We'll be live in, where am I going? Indiana tomorrow. Tomorrow night we have a show in Lafayette. If you are looking for tickets, I'm sure Dean put the link to mynameisnotmom.com in the post, so you can check that out and see when we're going to be near you. But that's it. I hope someone makes you a mixtape or a playlist. Huh?
We didn't post for a thumbnail. Should we do
Oh, our thumbnail? Oh, we've got to be something from the 90s.
We could do like a jukebox. Like I could pose like this.
How's she going to put a jukebox there?
I don't know. What's something like? I think we'll do the graphic that way.
This way?
So yeah, it'll be there up against that. So like what? So maybe I look confused and you're like.
No, it should be Dance Fever. Go like this, Dean. Stand next to me and do like this. Damn. It's not a motion. Dean, come on.
I don't know. Okay,
Dance Fever. You just go like this. You got to be like this with me. I don't think it looks like we're just pointing to something. That's not good.
No.
What's a good like?
A dance move like. We both.
Stuff you got. That's it.
That's it. That's what you got to work with.
Yeah, I don't know what he said, but all right. So tomorrow, Dean will be speaking slowly, with no likes or ums, and we'll see how it goes as he prepares for his big test. All right, everybody, we'll have a good one today, and we will see you tomorrow morning, bright and early, for One Funny Morning. TikTokers, welcome. Hope you had a good day today, enjoyed our chat, and we will see you tomorrow. We are here every morning, 7:45 Eastern Standard Time, and hope you get to join us tomorrow. Set your watches. Dean is usually on time. And your swatches. Your watches and your swatches. And we'll see you tomorrow. We'll see you. Goodbye, TikTok. Goodbye, Facebook. We'll see you then. Bye.
Hey guys, if you enjoyed today's morning show, make sure to follow us for more One Funny Mother content.
All right. Morse code is tapping.
And check out OneFunnyMotherStore.com for great new inappropriate swag. And for more exclusive content, consider becoming a supporter.
She got a bad leg.
Thanks again, and we'll see you tomorrow on One Funny Morning.
He goes, stop, no.